Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And today we are doing one of my favorite types of videos. We are doing an ephemera share. Now before we get going, just know you do not have to wear gloves of any kind to touch vintage and antique ephemera. In fact, it's actually better if you don't wear gloves. When you wear gloves, you can't really feel if you're about to tear the paper or are tearing the paper. So just know I wear gloves in these videos for aesthetic reasons, and as long as you wash your hands, you can touch all the antique ephemera you want. Now today's video in particular, we are taking part in Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretty's $10 Summer Thrift Challenge. I am going to link below the hashtag for the challenge and the full playlist. So the goal of this challenge was to go out and spend $10 thrifting. And well, y'all, I did that and I got $10 worth of vintage sheet music. And I'm really excited about this. This was a garage sale find, so super fun. And they were 25 cents a piece. So that's four for $1. So I know right here that these 40 sheets of sheet music were $10. Now I'm just going to page through these and show you all the beautiful different graphics I got. Most of these are going into my personal collection. If you like videos like this with the ephemera shares, please go check out my playlist, y'all. I have a full ephemera share playlist. I will link that below as well. And I just hope that this video inspires you and lets you see what kind of beautiful imagery is out there. Okay, let's get started. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, this is quite the stack, by the way. So let's get through it. First one is this Childhood Days. So beautiful. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Tweet Tweet song. I am obsessed. This is one of the neatest, I think, pieces of sheet music I've ever found myself personally. Really cool. And when we go through this, you will find out that I just love imagery of women on the sheet music. It's one of my favorite topics. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful illustration. And then here, Lady Send Me, or My, I might be pronouncing that wrong. Really beautiful. I love the woo woo, if you would say, aspect of this one. I love that it kind of looks like she's reading a crystal ball. That makes me super happy. And I love the juxtaposition of the orange and the blue. I think it is a really good contrast color, and they use it a lot in vintage ephemera. Really lovely. Ugh, look at that. I love this. This is like a modern, well, not modern, but a more recent interpretation of the Victorian courting couple imagery. So I really, really love this one. This is so wacky. So wacky. I don't really understand why she broke her hat and is peeking out of it, but really, really wonderful. I thought this was so pretty. Ugh, love this. Really love the font on it too. I seriously can't get enough of this lady. I love her pin curls. Love it all. This imagery, is that not the most gorgeous stylized deco imagery? This is really a standout piece to me. I don't have anything illustrated quite like this in sheet music. I love this beautiful romantic couple. I love that she is wearing this headband, very 1920s Gatsby type thing going on here. How cute is this one? Dirty hands, dirty face. Now, I don't actually know if this is an appropriate sheet music. I haven't read the lyrics, so I don't know if this is um, politically incorrect, not okay to show. I'm going to put that warning right now. I don't actually know. I just think it's really beautiful, the cute little kid illustration, and I love the lady in the oval there too. This one has such beautiful contrasts of color, right? That really dark blue, almost purple, and the yellow. Purple and yellow are complete contrast colors. Works so lovely. Ugh, the illustration though, right? Right. I thought this was so interesting. Here's another one with some Eastern attire. You don't often see these. So I love it. There's pyramids in the back. I love the stars in the sky. Everything about this makes me happy. So this is a beautiful piece. For this one, I love the use of the negative space, how you just kind of like lose where her head is. Like maybe she's wearing this ginormous hat. I don't know. But the use of the negative space and the deco stylings of this is truly, truly stunning. Negative space here, even your eye just really moves around the sheet music, and it's because the layout on this is very advanced. It is not a straightforward layout like most sheet music is. This layout is off center intentionally, and I love it. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my God. I love everything that's happening with her. And then the illustrations along the side are also gorgeous. But I mean, look at that hat, that hair. I am here for it. This is the kind of girl I want to know. She looks amazing. Also love the little beauty mark. Might be drawn on though. It was popular to draw those on. So love, 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 love it all. So this one is really interesting. And again, disclaimer, I do not know if this is politically incorrect or if this is an inappropriate subject matter. I haven't read through this piece. So I don't know if what he's talking about to this woman is inappropriate due to her age. I just thought this was a really beautiful color cover. I really love that it was all kind of like pen sketches and the hash marks in creating it. I thought it was really neat. This one is special, absolutely special. How neat is this? Um, Going up. I mean, this is just fantastic, right? And you know what? Let's see. So copyright is MCM XVIII. Yeah, what neat imagery. It even looks like Mary Poppins is maybe up there. Flappers, performers. So cool. So, so cool. This one has a lot of color. A lot of sheet music only uses 2 or 3 colors. This one has at least 4 color hits in the printing, which is astounding. But I really love, again, this one is off center, and their use of negative space is really interesting. And then use of negative space in the window, how the people are silhouettes is super interesting. Love the font here. And I really do love any sheet music that has like a moon on it. I get really excited about that. I love her dress. Her dress, I'm just obsessed with. And I want one of these hats really, really bad. This is so interesting. So I do not know Lord Byron of Broadway. I don't know what this is. But I love the imagery. To me, this is very Great Gatsby kind of feeling, that American elite, that flashy kind of party society from the 20s. Love this. I thought this was really interesting that this woman appears to be in her underwear. I feel like that is a very scandalous thing to put on here. This is very, very interesting. So, I've never seen anything like this. This just speaks to me in so many ways. It's very haunting. I am guessing that this sheet music is about somebody who died in a shipwreck. Um, I I don't remember. This might have been a ship that went down in Lake Superior. I don't remember. But oh my goodness, is that not just haunting? Absolutely haunting. The contrast in this one makes me so happy. There's really only one color used in here, but the contrast of the whole thing is amazing. I love the butterflies accented throughout. Oh, you know what? I take it back. There are 2 colors used in this. There's white and the green. So, and it's put on this paper that is the color of the beige. But I love the use again of negative space in this one. It's a little bit different than usual. And again, the layout is not completely centered on this, which makes it so unique. This lady has the most stern look on her face ever, right? Oh my goodness, just that look. Woof. You know, woof, it just wow. But I love the deco drawings of this and stylings. I love the way that bow is done. It feels almost Tim Burton-esque. This whole thing almost feels like it could be the cover of a Tim Burton movie. I'm here for it. This one is just super duper romantic. That embrace before the kiss is really amazing. I also feel it's very a risque cover because it looks like she is laying in a bed, but I love this one. I love how it looks all hand drawn by pencil. Very beautiful. Oh, and also notice how they intentionally left a white frame around the top. That's an interesting tactic as well. Again, here is the contrast of the orange and the blue. I love the contrast of orange and blue. I think it's very beautiful. Love these two in the lover's embrace. So, and look at these guys' outfits. How fantastic are those? I love, 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 love this piece. Very Carmen, very, I mean, you can even say like it reminds you of like Chiquita Banana. I just love that South American styling of, the dancer, the showgirl. Um, she has come hither eyes. No can do. I mean, this whole thing has sex appeal to the max. It is amazing. This one is just such an interesting concept to me. Look at that little cherub. I'm guessing he's Cupid, and he's dipping his bow and arrows in special love potion, right? That's what he's doing. And then just the fact that their love is up here. I mean, this is just a really interesting concept, and the layout is really cool. So this is a really unique piece. Look at all the color on this one. Oofda. There is color everywhere on this one and just highly contrasted colors. You don't often see sheet music with this many colors printed. And with this gorgeous, like Art Nouveau styling, she very much reminds me of like a Muka lady. The way she's depicted, they even put her in the arch, which is very reminiscent of a Muka layout. So this is incredible. Love the poppies, love the ladies, love the coloring, love it all. This one is so funny. So again, this is not a traditional layout. It is slightly kittywampus to pull your eye around the piece. I love the silhouettes in the window. That's so striking. Your eye just goes directly to it. And like, I'm just like, what is this bird doing? Why is there an O? I mean, it's just really interesting. So I just, this is a really unique piece. Um, and it makes me laugh. Like any piece of art that makes you laugh did a good job. This is such a gorgeous piece. Oh, the Hawaiian theming, the gorgeous Hawaiian imagery. I'm down here, these birds. Everything about this is amazing. It is also orange and black, so it is great Halloween colors. This one can't get any better. This one is absolutely fantastic. So I don't know if it's showing up on screen, but it actually has metallic ink. That is black and silver on this green. Super, super interesting. Also, I just think the subject matter is very chiaroscuro in the way it highlights light over dark. Love this piece. I think it's so very unique, and I'm always a sucker for anything that mentions the moon. But this is a really, really interesting piece to me. I've never seen old sheet music with actual metallic printing. This one has such a fun subject matter. So it is, of course, going to the circus back in the day. And it's just really interesting with the ticket booth. And I just love all the outfits. It looks like all the ladies dressed up and they're all wearing the biggest hats possible. So they can't actually see the circus because the lady in front of them probably had a giant hat on. Look at the colors used on this one. They just pop. So there is what looks like 3 colors used on this. Let's see. No, 4. There are 4 colors used on this, which again is a lot for sheet music. I love that she does look like a very Art Nouveau styled lady. I think that is gorgeous. I love this piece. I don't have any sheet music that I know of that is in this colorway. Really, really spectacular. Again, here is one that has that kind of flapper lady, and it used a lot of negative space really interestingly. So they kind of gave her her own pocket, but then she kind of disappears and you don't see where her body is. So I just thought that was really interesting. I also thought the choice of kind of like leaving this empty space unused was also interesting because you could move her down and she wouldn't be in the way of the text up here. So I just thought it was an interesting choice the way this layout is. If I would have done this, not to toot my own horn, but I would have scooted her down. But really, just really neat. I thought the layout was interesting. I am so very excited to add this to my Halloween collection for my Halloween decor. You can see this is just about ruined. It has been through quite a lot. I haven't decided if I'm going to mount this on something. I might, just because it's been through so much. I might mount it so that it just lasts longer because I love it. I didn't even know The Witch's Flight was a piece of sheet music to look out for, but now that I know it exists, I'm going to be on the lookout for a nicer copy. This is amazing, perfect for my Halloween decor. This is again a weird subject matter, but I do love that these ladies are climbing a mountain. You can also see that the screen printing on this is slightly off. And that's why it kind of makes you a little dizzy when you look at these ladies, the illustrations. But I really love the accent of the blue and the red. I think that's gorgeous. And I can't get over that amazing whatever is happening here. This is just really interesting. This one. This is the first piece of sheet music at this garage sale that I saw that stole my heart. I was like, oh my Lord, this is amazing. So, just the way she's looking at you, she's in a lifesaver. Her outfit looks very sexy and seductive, and she's very pixie like. And then it looks like she has some military award around her neck. Maybe he sent her his award. This whole thing is amazing, and again there is that blue and orange color contrast. Just a stunner, just a stunner. I loved how this one had like shades of color. It kind of looks like a brunch drink right here, like a something sunrise or something, right? But I thought this was super interesting, the layout. And I love the way this lady is sitting on a podium. And I love that the colors shift. I just think that's so amazing. And then it's really interesting to see sisters here on the cover when I usually see men on the cover. So this piece is a total winner in my book. I just adore the coloring on this one. The coloring on this one is fantastic. Goodness. And again, it's like an off center feel. This feels so 1930s, 1940s to me. It is just amazing. This could even be in 1950s, but it really has like that vintage aesthetic that actually a lot of this sheet music doesn't have. This one looks very different stylistically, and I am here for it. Okay, this is the last one, y'all. So this is so amazing. The font is just killing me how it's handmade and kind of has been made to fit into each other. Stellar, stellar, stellar. With the lines going through. Her dress is exceptional. And look at there's like a brooch there holding this long piece that's oh, it's so amazing. Like her whole outfit is so extra. And then she has a peacock and a swan. And I love how that's kind of symbolic of like the man and the woman in this. Perfect for Halloween. Just this is so amazing. I love this so much. And thank you again for joining me. If you love ephemera shares like this, please go check out my full ephemera share playlist. I have all kinds of ephemera shares like this. They're one of my favorite videos to do. And be sure to check out the full playlist linked below of the $10 thrifting challenge. The hashtag will be there, the playlist will be there. Check out everyone who participated. And thank you so much, Beth, for doing this challenge again for a second year. I can tell you right now, this challenge this year turned out way better for me than last year. Um, last year, I actually got one of the creepiest and grossest surprise I have ever gotten in a thrift buy, and I got it for $10. Lucky me. So I will link that video below too if you want to see that. So stay creative, everyone. Bye.